So, WrestlePalooza is come and gone. I'm not going to get into everything else. Congratulations to Stephanie McCurry. Alright. Had to go that way. LA Knight being the special guest referee. I'm not going to get into any of that stuff. Alright. I'm just going to talk about the opener. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. And basically, it was just a squash match to squash John Cena. Now, John Cena, and I said this in my predictions, I said John Cena, when he turned heel, he went on this winning streak. He couldn't lose, right? Even though he was cheating, using the belt as a weapon. He couldn't lose. As soon as he went babyface, as soon as he turned back to a face, he loses to Cody Rhodes, loses the title. John Cena, before that heel turn, had become one of the biggest losers ever. Ever. Like, good gosh, man. This dude was losing more than the Brooklyn Brawler. He had become the most famous jobber. The most... I mean, his name does hold weight. He was the most biggest superstar jobber of all time on just how much this guy was losing. John Cena, that is. As soon as he turns babyface, boom, a loss. Now, here we go. Brock Lesnar. Okay, what's going on here? All right, man. Well, now John Cena's back. Hustle, loyalty, respect, right? Gonna go up against the giant in Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar looked huge. Man, that dude was huge, right? We had gotten a little something between Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman when Brock Lesnar had told them we should talk. Well, come to find out now that Brock Lesnar has Paul Heyman in his corner, to a certain degree, that is. Introduces Brock Lesnar. John Cena comes out. He comes out with all these little kids, right? He's back to being your hero. All the little kids, he's back to being their hero. Which is cool. Fine. Yeah. Except you're no hero though, man. Because you're back to just your loser ways. Now, I think I know where this is going, and I'll get to that in a second, but he doesn't even really put up a fight. He hits, I think, 3 attitude adjustments. Brock Lesnar kicks out of it. That was, that with I forgot, 4 or 5 shoulder blocks, flying shoulder blocks. It was just sad to see, man. It was just sad to see. But the match is over pretty damn quickly. Brock Lesnar nails John Cena, with I don't know, man, 7, 8 F5s during the match and after the match as well. He pins John Cena cleanly. 1, 2, 3. Cleanly. No cheating, no anything, no low blows, no, hey, the ref isn't looking, let me hit you with a thumb to the eye and then land an F5. Nothing, just cleanly, just clean. Squashes John Cena. All the little kids crying and everything, and Brock Lesnar attacks John Cena after the match as well. Now, this is where I think it's going. I think they did that Now, John Cena only has about 4 or 5 more dates left on his contract. This is going to put him on the shelf for a little bit. I don't think we're going to see John Cena for a minute or two. All right? This is where I think it's going. Now I believe that Brock Lesnar will be John Cena's final match. You have Brock Lesnar come and squash John Cena. Now they may interact before his final match. Okay? People are speculating, hey, they'll go ahead and they'll do something at Survivor Series War Games. But that's in a group, right? It's not a one-on-one. And even then, you could have Brock Lesnar completely demolish John Cena. Regardless of what the outcome is. We'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I think that that's the plan. I think the plan is from now to John Cena's final match is to build this as John Cena cannot beat Brock Lesnar. You get to the final match, John Cena finally beats Brock Lesnar. He's a hero, goes out as every little kid's hero, as him finally defeating the Beast Incarnate, the giant of Brock Lesnar. I think that's the way it's going. It has to be somebody for his final match. I think it's going to be Brock Lesnar. After seeing what happened at WrestlePalooza and the way it went down, and Brock Lesnar squashing John Cena, I mean, just squashing him, I think that's the way it's going. I think that's the build-up to John Cena's final match. Regardless of what happens at Survivor Series War Games, I don't think they'll have a one-on-one match at Survivor Series War Games. They may have some sort of match, some sort of interaction with each other, with teams, but his final match, I do believe now. I'm not saying this is what I want. I'm saying because of what happened at WrestlePalooza, I do believe Brock Lesnar will be John Cena's final match. And it'll be that whole build-up of Brock Lesnar always getting the better of John Cena. And now that's how you're going to end it. John Cena finally defeating Brock Lesnar. That's my prediction. What a squash. What a squash. What's your guys' thoughts? Cholo Choker Wrestling Rehab. Shout out to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.